Eagle, go, ECOM.
Go pending final steps to cabin link check. Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a
Welcome to the R.I.F.T Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Hello, welcome to the Otter's Den, where Jan, Renee, and me discuss all things paranormal, including phenomena based beyond science, ghosts, hauntings, psychic abilities, ESP, telepathy, telekinesis, UFOs, aliens, near-death experiences, NDEs, reincarnation, and out-of-body experiences alongside specific entities like Bigfoot, shadow people, practices like seances, mediumships, etc. Joni and I talk about the upcoming astrology, what it means for us in our daily lives, in the world, what's going to happen in the world, and then I help to discuss how to get through that in life in general. So yeah, thank you for showing up, and enjoy the show.
Hi.
Happy Monday.
Happy Mother Monday.
Happy Monday. How's it going? Happy
It is
Monday.
going. I am trying to get this thing shared out so we have some viewers.
Share us out.
Yes.
Welcome to the Otter's Den.
Hey, that's us.
Another Monday night Otter's Den.
Yes. See, something good does happen on a Monday. Just saying.
You know, I like the time switch to 7.
Yeah, I do too.
It's 8 for you, which is a nice time too.
It's actually 6 for me, but yeah.
Oh, 6. That's right.
Yep.
But I like the 7 o'clock time because I feel like now, like the Steelers game is on at, I think, 8. So it's kind of nice to, if you watch some TV shows like the games tonight or what have you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you still have time to sit around and watch a little TV, or, you know, because right now, true crime is my life. And true crime is just kind of like, it's everywhere. It's like, what is going on here? Because there's so many cases. And then there's a lot of cases that are, it's eclipse season. So people are found, or cases are solved, or it's crazy. A lot of people are going missing right now.
That's not a good thing.
I like the 7. Ed Odell says we are thinking about going to 8. Hi, Miss Denise.
Hey, Lois.
Ed Odell, we're thinking about going to 8. I like the 8 o'clock, but I love the 7 o'clock on Mondays, Ed Odell. I don't know
so,
why.
Ed, your 8 o'clock would be my 7 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, his 8 o'clock is my 8 o'clock, but I like the 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. True crime is off the cuff. I have already have cases. I usually don't line up cases like for the week out, like next week. I already have cases lined up. A teacher is missing in Chicago. That's next week. This week, I've got 3 cases on.
Dang.
I know. It's just boom, boom, boom. And, the case, they're being solved very quickly is another. Like the case, like the couple that we did last week in Columbus, Keith. Remember that case?
Yeah.
Remember how the chart said the car is in the neighborhood and they're going to find him by getting him on video, right? That's what the chart told us. And they were going to be caught immediately. Guess what?
They got him?
The ex-husband is alleged. We got to say alleged because, people are innocent to proven guilty.
Right.
Picked up because they found him getting back into his car on film, and they followed and traced his car from Columbus, Ohio, all the way up to 400 miles away in Illinois. They followed him by those cameras that are on the roads.
Nice.
That's what caught him, was the car.
Nice.
This is what's the mystery. Here's the 300. Oh, that's wonderful, Ed Odell. I love that.
You
That's
have a fan
wonderful.
club.
Well, tell them, Ed, if they watched last Wednesday, they caught the guy. It's exactly what the chart told us.
That's awesome.
The Mercury was in the 3rd house, which was the car in the neighborhood.
Yeah. The astrology, numbers and astrology don't lie.
Isn't it scary how it scares me a little bit sometimes that how accurate it is, but I'm so used to it. It's my life. I honestly, when the chart is wrong or the mapping is wrong, I have to go back and say it was my mistake. I got to find my mistake because I know the astrology isn't wrong.
I understand.
I made the mistake.
It's a lot to keep up on. It's a lot to take, to keep track of. I mean, I don't see how you do it. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, you do. I don't know why, because I don't know how.
Hey, Dylan.
I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at keeping a checkbook. I'm not intellectually at all. I'm not like Solomon told people, because why do people try to teach you to be intellectual? Because that's not you.
But you're good with the stars.
But see, because I'm always looking up. The stars talk to me. But I keep it simple. You keep it simple.
There's my high school auto shop teacher told us, if you can't figure something out on a car, kiss it. And
what does that mean?
Kiss it? He's like, yeah, kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, there's a girl, there's an astrologer, and I love her. She says, I use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
She says,
if you're not getting power to something, what's the first thing you check? The fuse. Keep it simple.
Right.
Start at the base. Then go up.
Sometimes I read, a lot of times I will read a lot of astrology blogs or posts, and I've been looking at this for 50 years, and I don't know what they're talking about. I'm so lost, and I'm not quite sure if they make it up, maybe, or it's like maybe I have to research it because then I can learn something new.
Right.
you're always learning astrology.
Yes.
It's not a day that today. A good example today is the case that I'm covering Wednesday is the case of RJ who went missing in Oklahoma, 12 years old. And whenever I see a child missing, I stop whatever I'm doing and I start trying to get a timestamp. I try to map it. And honestly, if it's a good map and I can get it to search and rescue people, it's there. It's in their hands, right?
Yeah.
So kids, I jump on it, but he was thankfully United Cajun Navy found him.
Good.
Those are the people that were in Texas. Hi guys. They were in Texas. They were in North Carolina. They're everywhere. United Cajun Navy and our friends at Peace River Search and Rescue, best.
Nice.
Miss Lois, how are you, Miss Lois?
Oh, you overthink thing too? Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
main thing. Yeah, this whole mind just rolls 24/7. It doesn't stop.
Scorpios do that. Yeah. I think overthinking sometimes when you with astrology is very easy to do.
Yeah.
Because you want to make it more complicated than what it is. Because you think, when you read things, it's like, what? Wait, this planet's energy is this. That's it. You can't. Saturn is, right now, we're getting ready to go into Pluto, right? Pluto does one thing. What does it do? Face plants us.
Yes, it does. I got the scars to prove it.
Don't we all?
Scars, wrinkles.
There's not much you can't make. He's in charge. Pluto is in charge of the underworld. You can't make that glittery and pretty.
No, you can't.
It's the swamp.
Yeah, you got your light, you got your dark. There may be a gray area in the middle, but that's what we got. That's what we get to deal with.
Yeah, Pluto. Mercury was the only person allowed to go visit Pluto in the underworld. Pluto. But what would we do without Pluto? But you get picked up from the ashes. Oh my God, you guys, this is so funny. Greg sent me a reel on the store Uranus. It's a gas station. They have fudge and all those places. It's in Indiana.
I think there's a place
they
like
have
that.
Fudge packers.
Yeah, I think there's a place like that in Nebraska too, but I'm not positive.
I asked my friend, I said, why don't we go on a road trip this spring up there? Because they have cute T-shirts, they have fudge, they have all kinds of funny stuff.
You gonna go get some fudge from Uranus?
No, I'm gonna go get a T-shirt. I'm gonna go get people Christmas presents. Here's Lois. Water signs. We can't stop thinking. I'm always thinking. Well, you're always thinking of not to hurt. Did I hurt their feelings? Oh, my feelings are hurt. Or did I hurt them? Why did I say that?
I used to be like that, and since I went through my healing journey, I'm blunt. I don't. Yeah. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I won't lie. This. You're asking me this question. Here is your answer. You don't like it? That's not my problem. It's yours.
Well, you can't worry, but you don't. Water signs don't hurt people's feelings. They're compassionate and they're very kind. They're kind. They don't hurt feelings. Fire. They're really not. You know what gets you in trouble is that Aries rising.
It's a little blunt.
Yeah, it's very blunt. But water signs are very compassionate and they feel so much. That's why blocking off, getting a T-shirt.
I got the T-shirt, then I'm coming back.
Oh, yeah. They have cute T-shirts. I was laughing. I said, Greg, next time you visit, Next time Greg visits, we're going up to the Uranus factory. Yeah, Ed Odell is an air sign. You know, Aquarius is like the lead role right now. We're getting ready to go into that Pluto and Aquarius cluster bomb next week. So everybody just relax. And I call it the Pluto WTF.
What
Because
the?
yeah, because we've never seen this before. So that's next week, right after the new moon.
The new
Right
moon.
after the new moon. I got a whole thing on the new moon, but the Pluto in Aquarius. Have you seen all the technology coming out? Like that space, that had the new spaceship that looks like a needle. Have you
No.
seen it?
No.
Oh, poor Denise couldn't see it in Canada. They banned it. They banned the picture of it. And I get excited when I see the technology and the space stuff because it's here it is. This is the new look at this, you guys. This is the new military jet. Look at that
Oh,
thing.
wait. I did see something about that.
Look at him. And he goes, is it what is it? They go through the sounds, he can go to space.
Yeah, and when it
Look,
hits
he can go to space.
the sound barrier, it
Yeah.
doesn't make a big bang. It's more of just a small thud.
You know, that looks like a needle, or it looks like a needle coming in. That looks like getting an epidural when you're in labor. Looks like one of the steroid shots that go in your knee.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that thing, Lockheed Martin. And then, so when I see the technology stuff, I love to show it to the girls because it's like, here we go.
Yeah, I
You
can't
know?
wait to see what kind of tech is going to come out.
Well,
for healthcare.
you heard about what happened down in Venezuela, didn't you? Did you hear
Yes.
that technology?
Yes,
That the general said that
we've talked about that on the
Yeah.
show before. You know,
Yeah.
they have sound weapons.
Right.
They drive a truck up and they turn this thing on and
It's
it
true.
drops you.
That's
from
what it
sound.
said. They said here's the thing with that weapon. It just incapacitates people. It doesn't hurt them. A needle in your I know it. Well, what's cool is that they're going up to the moon. I just heard this. They're going up to the moon and they're going to go around it for the first time in a long time. And then they're going to build the station up there because that's going to be the point where they stop to go to Mars because then we're going to be they're going to Mars within the next couple of years.
There are rumors that we're already there.
Well, we could be. I don't know.
There's a little bit of evidence out there that we're already there.
Good.
Can I prove it? No. Do I believe it 100%? No. Do I think it's a possibility? Yes.
Yeah.
Because the tech that they're showing us, they're 30, 40, 50 years ahead.
Well, I saw a reporter that, you know, that sound thing, whatever they used, what they used in Venezuela.
Yeah.
That sound machine. There was a piece from a reporter that he went to a base in 2013, mind you.
Yeah.
2013, and they hit him with that. As you know how as reporters will do that and say, you know, this is what it's supposed to feel like. And he said, so back in 2013, they had this and they were using it. So he got hit with it, and he said it was 40 degrees outside at the time he got hit with it. Immediately, his body felt like he was standing in 100 degrees or 1,000. He got real hot.
Yeah.
And then he like couldn't stand up and kind of fell over a little bit, but it incapacitates people. It just knocks them. It's like you fall to the ground.
They can use it for crowd control, for riots.
Yeah.
You know, I've been saying they have had this for years, and people call me nuts. No, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's real.
Well, they just used it. They just used it, so it's
And there's actually audio tapes from the 60s
yeah.
referring to the Mars project and going to Mars, communicating to NASA. There's hard copies.
Yeah.
So we are, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I think what they want to do is just show people, and because they're going to start building places up there, you know what so that's good. I think it's wonderful.
We need to learn more about our past. And our past, in my opinion, also has to deal with Mars's past. There's evidence that Mars was once an actual moon of a much larger planet
Neat.
that was destroyed, and that's where the something belt. It's an asteroid belt, and we go through it twice a year, and we get meteor showers from it. And that planet was destroyed. It knocked planets around, changed orbits, and that's why things aren't the way they're supposed to be right now. But there's evidence.
Well, it sure looks like us. It looks like, and they claim that there used to be water there too.
Yeah. Oh, huge oceans.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I think it's interesting. I love all the space stuff. I love all the technology. I love the fact that they're going to build a place up on the moon. I think that's cool. I love all this stuff coming out. It was coming. We knew this was going to happen, though, the minute Pluto went into Aquarius.
Yeah.
Aquarius is space.
If I remember right, they might be able to mine the moon and make H3 hydrogen 3 to use as a fuel.
Cool.
I don't remember correctly, but something like that. There is water on the moon. There's not much, but there is water on the moon. We need to learn more about the moon because this is it. I find this really interesting. A lot of people think the moon is hollow because we shot something at it, and when it hit, it rang like a bell for hours. And then they repeated it, and it did it again. If it was solid, it wouldn't be ringing like a bell.
Yeah.
And the craters on the moon only go so deep. No matter what size thing hits it, they only go so deep. You get a massive asteroid hitting that moon, it should go a lot deeper. They don't. Right. They don't. It only goes down so deep.
So it's hollow.
The rock on the surface of the moon, they say, is older than the rock inside, which means it would have to come out from inside of it and be deposited. And there are stories from many different places around the world, tribes of people, about a time there was no moon. There are stories about when the moon showed up.
Yeah, that's back in history. That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's out there a lot.
So I'm really curious about our past. I want to know.
I do too.
Well,
that's an astrology too about the moon. There's a lot of traditions that go back to and explain what happened. So it's really kind of cool. But we've got what is it? It's the 12th.
Yep.
So this week is pumped up. We start to really crank up this week, and the universe is so cool because it's a good week. There's a lot of really harmonious stuff, especially with Venus. But then we hit the new moon. That new moon is in Capricorn, so it's a working new moon. It's like, let's get it done. Let's put our goals out there. It's earthy. New moons in Capricorn are very grounding. They're stable.
Make your list.
Yeah, make your list because the following week, we don't know what's going to happen. And if the people think that, oh, this astrologer said this or that, astrologically speaking, they don't know. We don't know. It's never been recorded.
We can guess.
Right.
judging by what planet's doing what, how, like you do, but it's never happened. So we don't know what it's going to do
Right.
here.
We don't know.
During certain astrological events, like you said earlier, the Berlin Wall came down.
Right.
Soviet Union was dismantled.
Right.
Civil War ended. Those are major events, and we're going through those things again.
Right.
Look at what's going on with Iran.
Venezuela. There's going to be more.
And the media is not reporting on it. They are hiding the fact.
Why?
The citizens of Iran are standing up and writing against their government. They don't want a dictatorship. They don't want Sharia law.
No.
They want what we got. They are standing up, and they are being killed for it. And the media is silent. Silent.
Well, you can't. This is Neptune and Saturn with a great conjunction, and that hits on 2/20/26. So we're already seeing the effects of these two, and they're not even exact.
Yeah,
we're not even there yet. And look at what's happening.
It's like a new or full moon. Most people start feeling the effects of a new or full moon about three days before, and then up 3 days after. Some longer, some not so much. It just depends on who you are and where you're at in your growth. And I've noticed that I usually feel things a little earlier and get through it a little faster. But it's coming. It's building. We're going to feel it. We're going to see it. It affects everybody here on this planet.
Well, and what's happening next week is it's Pluto. And what's happening is we have all the personal planets which affect our daily life, which are Mercury, Venus, and Mars.
Yeah.
And they all are going to pass over because they're transit. So they're going around, right? They're all going to go by Pluto. Pluto is in Aquarius. It's never happened. So we have Venus hits Pluto. Then a day later, we have the sun hits Pluto. Now we got a triple conjunction. We have Venus, the sun, and Pluto. Then we have Mercury coming in. So we have a quadruple conjunction coming in, right? And then we have Venus pulling away. And then we have Mars coming in. We've never seen this. So it's back to back to back hitting Pluto.
We don't know what the going to happen.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Well, the best thing you could do is look in your chart where Aquarius is, what house it's in, and that might give you an idea of where this energy might go.
I've already decided I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go through it flying blind.
Yeah, that's your smartest thing.
Whatever happens, I'm going to let it flow. Okay, this is what's going on. This is how it affects me. I accept this. This is what I need to do to get through it. Just let it flow. I'm not going to let anything hit me in the back of the head and knock me out. I'm not going to freak out about anything. I'm just going to, stay calm. This is going on.
You might not feel anything because it's Pluto. We don't know. Pluto is slow. Like we can go back to, here's the thing. We can go back and look at Saturn, Neptune. In 1989, this pattern came in and we know what happened. So we're guessing it's going to happen again. And guess what? It is. So that's how astrology works. We have nothing to reference.
No.
Like a quadruple conjunction to Pluto and Aquarius. It's never happened.
It's never been recorded in human
history.
history.
Never. We can't. It can't be found ever. Now the Saturn Neptune conjunction is special too because that's hitting at the 0 degree creator degree of Aries. That's the new world that's going to be forming. So that happened 8,000 years ago. This is all year.
See, that's something I was thinking about earlier on the drive home. We talked about this on our previous show, and I looked up, and the starting of agriculture was 8,000 years ago. So with this happening again, I'm actually hoping and praying that maybe, humanity right now is looking at natural remedies and, holistic
Yep.
health. And so I'm really hoping that with the farming industry, agriculture, they go back to not using insecticides, not using herbicides.
She is doing that. That's happening.
It needs to happen.
It is happening. That lady that's in charge is doing all that stuff.
Good.
She's working with Bobby Kennedy Jr.
Good. Because we grow enough food that we let it sit and rot.
That's right.
At the co-ops, I've seen it firsthand. Odell, Beatrice, Heron Weimel, I've seen it. They run out of places to put it, so they have to put it in the parking lot. And they don't have enough tarps to cover it. And so when it rains, it rots.
Don't they give it away to people before it rots?
No. They got nowhere to put it, nowhere to do anything with it.
But that's
it's
happening.
We don't need to grow as much as we are. We can find a balance and figure out different ways to do things. We can plant hemp, industrialized hemp. Okay. You can get a couple crops a year. You can get more pulp, for paper, for whatever, out of an acre of hemp than you can from an acre of trees. And you can, it's continuous.
That's all they have here now.
It pulls toxins out of the soil, removes it from the soil. Hemp toilet paper, hemp paper. Money used to be hemp at one time. Back in George Washington's day, you were supposed to grow hemp.
That's all we grow here now. Tobacco farm. It used to be tobacco. Now it's hemp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things are changing slowly because everybody aligns hemp, wild hemp, with marijuana. No, it's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's not the same thing.
No.
You smoke hemp, you're going to get a headache.
They don't get it. What's going on with this new moon? Here you go. If you're a Capricorn, I put this information down because I thought we never talk about this. Stones for Capricorns. Garnet.
Yes.
Okay.
Bum chicka wow wow.
Black tourmaline is a good. Now remember, Capricorn is an earth sign. It's also what we call a cardinal sign, which means it's a starter. It gets things going. It starts projects. Okay. It's very grounding. So we have garnet, we have black tourmaline. Those are good stones. Yep. Black onyx. Those are good Capricorn stones. If you want to burn a scent, right? Any kind of a scent, like essential oils, or if you have a diffuser, sage, eucalyptus, or patchouli, right?
Yep.
The herb for Capricorn is, I don't really know what this is, but it's mullein. Mullein.
Okay.
Mullein. Mullein.
That really helps to clear out your respiratory system.
Okay.
So if you're quitting smoking, that can really help to get things out. It's like an expectorant.
Okay.
Your lungs.
Cool. So that's what's going on. This new moon is conjunct. Listen to this. This is a packing with Capricorn energy before it shifts over into Aquarius, where we have the Pluto WTF. We'll get through the new moon, and it's conjunct with Mercury and Mars, which in mundane astrology, Capricorn is the government, Saturn is the government, it's structures.
Yeah.
So we might see some talk.
There's all kinds of stuff changing within the government. Yeah.
Well, and Mars can be the military.
Yeah.
It's authority.
Well, look at what they just did in Venezuela. They went in, they did their thing, they got out, they got him back, put him in court, and not a single American life was lost. Not one.
Well, they used the gizmo,
Mhm.
whatever that thing is, and knock. Wouldn't you like to have something like that? So if you're in traffic, you could just like stop and like,
Girl,
or
don't-
like if you're in a line at the store and you
Don't-
want to cut in line, you just and
Don't
people just fall over.
don't tempt the Scorpio with a good time. Just saying.
Think about it if you were standing in line like at a concert. Like if you're waiting at up in New York for the ball to drop and you got to wait in that long line forever. Just get out the little machine and blast, make people fall over, and then you just cut in line.
Yeah, but then you'd have to walk through all the puking stuff because that's what it makes you do. So
They said that they had nosebleeds.
yep, that too. Ears, nose.
Well, you just ignore that. You just because you're getting through the line. Anytime you have a line, you just get out like a little mini thing. They need to make small ones. What? They don't need the big ones. We need little ones to buy at like Walmart. People would be doing that to other people, though. I mean, all you'd see is people laying on the ground. It would look like freaking Philadelphia. Them people are zombies.
I'm sorry, my mind went south.
Of course it did. It's true, though. If we had those little things, I would buy one. We get it from Shein.
I'm gonna start crying.
What? What? Wouldn't you get one if they were for sale?
Breathe.
I would. I hate those lines at Bath and Body Works when it's Candle Day too. I would use that thing at Candle Day at Bath and Body Works in a heartbeat. That would be ugly though, because they would drop all the glass and shit. I'd go all over the place.
Is anybody out there visually seeing what I'm and hearing what I'm hearing?
What? I'm thinking of all the lines that we hate to stand in.
I know, but the way you were saying it.
Oh, no, I was thinking of lines. Not all of us are perverts.
I think there's a couple out there.
A couple Scorpios? Is there any Scorpios out there listening? They're probably all laughing too.
There's one in the other room listening.
We're the only, you guys are just kind of like in a world of your own.
Not wrong.
Okay, so here we go. If you are an earth sign, so if you are a Virgo, right, or a Taurus, this new moon will be trining you, so that's wonderful, harmonious. Cancer, I'm sorry, it's going to be opposing you. Water signs, it's going to be sextiling you or harmonious. And air signs, we're getting squared by this new moon.
Square ain't always a good thing.
Yeah, squaring is a pain.
But you said water signs is harmonious.
Very, yes, perfect.
And
Perfect.
you will be proud of me because I put in my calendar on my phone on the 18th of this month to go out and do something.
What?
To go out and people.
What's
to
the
see
18th?
if I meet somebody.
What's happening the 18th? I forgot.
You're the astrologer. but
I
you
made it
said
up, baby.
The 17th and 18th would be a good time to go out and mingle. So
Oh, that's Mars and Venus, maybe?
yeah, I think so.
They're
No, Venus.
together. They're together right now.
Venus, Venus, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean?
Oh, fire signs. What's happening to fire signs? Renee. Oh, crap, Renee. I don't know. Let me look at a chart. The astrology's been a little stressful this year. Well, people are losing their stuff and they're like, what's going on in my life? I'm like, I don't know.
And okay, that's the thing. I've been asked by people, what's going on in my life?
Yeah.
It's your life. I don't know. I don't know much about your life. So I can't tell you what is going on in your life. Now, if we have a conversation and you tell me about some things, I can listen intuitively and tell you from my past experience, okay, when I went through that, this is where I was growing from. So maybe you need to look at this. And most people, no. Okay. And then 6 months later, they come back. You know what? You were right. But they needed to see it.
Yeah.
They needed to see it. Because it's hard to look in the mirror and say, "Ah, damn, I need to work on myself." It's hard, but it's necessary.
Well, anytime you're in Capricorn season, or when Saturn is very strong in the skies like it is now, accountability is huge with Saturn. Well, actually, it's huge with all of them. I screwed up. Aquarius and Sag, it's next to you, so you're pretty much in the clear. Squaring is Libra. 1, 2, 3. Libra and Aries are getting squared. I screwed up. I don't know what I was thinking.
That was for fire signs?
Fire sign, well, it depends on what the fire sign is, because Renee's a Sagittarius. So she's in the clear because Capricorn is the sign in front of her. Cool. Aquarius is the sign in front of you, so you're kind of untouched right now.
Aries?
Aries is getting squared.
Son of a bitch. That's my second sign. What's Sag? We gonna party?
Sag is it won't be as strong. Everybody feels a new moon, right? But Sag is not getting aspect with it. Who's getting squared? 1, 2, 3. Aries and Libra, you're getting squared. Oh, it's my bad. It's the cardinal signs. God. Forget I said any of this. God.
I'm so confused.
It's a lot. It's over. Your mind goes on overload. It's really overload.
I was sitting in the parking lot after work waiting for my truck to warm up, and I'm scrolling Instagram, and I come across this video. This blonde lady's talking about her husband. You know, they're driving down the road, she's driving, and he's just sitting there silent, watching out the window. And she's like, "What do you think about?" He's like, "Nothing." She's like, "What do you mean nothing?" "Nothing." And she's like, "So when your mouth stops talking, your brain doesn't talk to you? There's nothing in there?" He's like, "No, if I don't have anything to think about, it's just blank. There's nothing." And she couldn't understand that, because she's like me. When my mouth stops talking, my brain, 47 tabs open, can't figure out where the music's coming from. One verse of a song on repeat, until I hear a new song. I had one verse of a song stuck in my head all day at work. Okay,
I hate that.
And over and over. It is a thing.
I hate that.
If I vocalized what I talk to myself about in my head, people would think I'm insane. They would put me in an asylum. They would.
That's what we need, our asylums. We need them back. But we need them back with good workers. Yeah. My bad. Cardinal signs.
I got myself covered on that. Hold on. I have my very own straitjacket, my own personal straitjacket for those moments where I just can't.
It's really a straitjacket?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a actual straitjacket.
I'm not going to ask why you have a straitjacket.
Long story.
Probably
and
some
not
weird,
because of that, Renee.
some weird Scorpio thing. Sweet. Renee gets a break. Fine. We get a break in. There's about a week in March. We get a break, and then in August. we get a break. June is pretty calm. June is a little calm.
Good weather, go fishing, relax.
Yeah, maybe. But I say that, and then we get on the show, and you'll say, "Remember when you said back in June that you said June was going to be easy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't really look.
You'll find something.
Something, something. No, if we past April, this is what I'm going to say. Past April, we're going to say, what just happened?" Yeah, the WTF theme comes into play. And then we're going to be like, well, we made it through that, so July can't be that bad. But July is crazy. So, what? Is that somebody you got to flush?
Oh, I think we all just got a reading from Ocean Divine.
Oh, you want that?
You see the thing, Ocean?
You want the sound effects of the toilet flushing?
A lot of the people that watch this show are actual readers and not scammers. So we're just gonna
here. Isn't there a sound we can use somewhere?
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they went.
Oh, I'm gonna look for them.
Music.
Yeah. Yeah, we got you. Let's see. Look at this.
No, that's all actual music.
There's got to be sounds. Isn't there? I thought we had sounds.
Howie's got sound effects on here somewhere. I just don't know where they went.
Oh, here we go. Look. Are you ready for this? Here you go.
Yeah, do it. Yes.
Here you go.
I might be crazy, but it keeps me from going insane.
So while you get rid of that person,
they are blocked.
Are they? Here we go. Look, blocked. Gone.
You know, there was one evening that was my favorite sound in the world. And that day was the day, well, actually 2 days. The first day was when I installed my toilet in the basement and I could actually flush the toilet. And then the second one was when I installed the toilet in my bathroom and I flushed it. And just that sound, because I hadn't heard it so long in those rooms, it was heaven.
It was heaven. Look, here's another one.
Where'd you find those?
They're in the music at the bottom.
Oh, all the way at the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm all the way at the bottom, and all I've got is music. Why don't I have sound effects?
I don't know. I gotta stop this. That's all I'll do. No, they're not they're at the very, yeah, they're at the bottom, not the AI generated, but they're at the bottom.
Okay, mine. Okay, you start with the AI generated. You get to the bottom of that, and mine won't scroll down anymore.
No, go up one. It says toilet flush.
Oh. I'm pushing it.
Hit the arrow.
I did. Ah.
You did it.
Nice. Okay.
So that's what you do whenever somebody comes in and you want to block them.
Yes. We flush them.
Yes. So.
And you can actually do a little mini spell by simply writing somebody's name on a piece of toilet paper, folding it away from you 3 times so they go away, and flushing it.
What is that? That's like Just tell him to get away. Just say, don't get around me. Okay, so what do we got this week? Oh, we got Venus. This is a good week. We've got. See, Renee, I'm sorry
For what?
that I showed you where all that stuff is going. Now you're going to be doing it with Renee and the girls.
Well, for Drunken Oracle 2.0, we have the almighty sound effects lady. She has all these sound effects preloaded on her phone, and she's going to be watching the show and doing the sound effects.
Okay. So that's good. Just don't do too many of them. Like I just did. But it is fun.
She's got a lot.
It's fun. So this week is good. We've got Venus is pairing up with Neptune and Saturn. So that's a good thing. Venus and Neptune are really good for dating as well. That might be what I told you to go out for was Venus, Neptune. Venus trining Neptune, I think, is when I said you could meet somebody.
Yeah. And so I made a point of putting in my calendar.
Good.
On the 18th.
Oh, God. I better look at that real quick.
Says, Joni says Phoenix, go out.
God, are you kidding?
No.
Why did I say that? Why are you listening to me? That's the first question. Don't listen to me.
You yell at me if I don't listen to you.
Well, just stop. Not
now
this
you're
year.
listening at me because you're yelling at me because I did listen to you.
Don't listen this year because I'm very confused.
Am I just supposed to listen with one ear?
I'm just very confused. This is a confusing year. Although I do have it pretty well down. What's going on? I think I do have it a little going. I kind of know January, February. That's so funny. Let's see. Personal transit calendar. Here we go. What day did I say?
18th. 17th and 18th.
I think it's the Venus. It had to have been Venus because I don't. That's the only one I like. Venus moves over to Aquarius pretty soon.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, she's a little. She's at 24 degrees right now. So we got Neptune still sitting at 29.
11. End of cycle.
Yep, and Capricorn 29. The Sabian symbol, we've talked about it before, is the woman reading tea leaves. And what that kind of means is you're going to see a lot of grifting psychic people and readings and predictions and stuff coming out around this new moon. And this new moon is saying, listen to your own intuition.
Yes.
And start to trust, use logic. Capricorn is very good at saying, I want to hear logic. I don't want to hear, just listen to your own intuition. And I think that's a good thing. 29 Capricorn is a psychic degree, though. So it's going to be a very intuitive new moon.
Your gifts may build.
Who knows? By the end of this week and going into next week, who knows? Yeah. No one knows.
There's a lot of people that are just starting to come into their gifts because of everything that we've gone through in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
They are clearing their karmic debt. They are looking at themselves. They are healing themselves, and they are coming into their gifts. And a lot of people think they're going crazy. No, you're not going crazy. But I'm hearing voices. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's a good thing.
Yes,
listen to them.
I'm seeing things. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. It's called a gift. It's called a gift.
Use it. And you can kind of tell there's a lot of people screaming a lot right now. If you get people like I was seeing old women on, if you want to they scream.
Yeah.
And they're all out there screaming now. And I'm like 29 Neptune. I just shake my head and go, God, please get into Aries. Stop the screaming.
We've got a group of individuals in Beatrice where I work. They do a protest every Sunday, and it's
It's the screaming and the aerobics and the.
I'm just going to say it's comical. It is comical. There are these people out there making. I don't like to use this word, so I'm going to code it. ID10Ts out of themselves. ID10T. If you don't get it, write it down. You'll see it.
Yeah.
It's all because the old, like everybody says, you can't see the forest through the trees. You can't see what's right in front of you. You can't see the truth. You're believing all the media lies without making your own judgment call, without doing your own homework. You are blindly following people. Don't.
Not now. You can't. You cannot. It's
okay.
There's too much going on. Well, let's see. We got about another 14 days of the screaming. We got about 2 weeks of the screaming because as soon as Neptune and watch this because it'll be so great to see. It'll be nice to see. As soon as Neptune hits Aries, right? This is going to be a rough time for a lot of people because we're going to be getting. This is just what I think the Pluto thing is going to be, and this is just what I think. I really don't have a clue, but I'm just thinking this. Pluto is scandals. Pluto dredges up, if we look at it, the bottom dwelling and all the crap that has been hidden or has been lied to us. I think it's going to come out and hit us personally because it's hitting the personal planets. It's going to be hitting Mercury, which is communications. It's going to be hitting Mars, which is action. It's going to be hitting Venus, our relationships, money. So it's going to be one right after another. And the sun is in there too, which illuminates.
Yeah.
Pluto is saying, here we go. Come on. It's time to put your big boy and girl panties on because I'm going to show you. And now the universe has been showing us, but now it's forcing us to look. It's this going to be a forceful look. And then right after that happens, Neptune goes into Aries.
Look at it.
Yes, please look at it and use your intuition and your common sense and say, if something isn't right, look it up.
Yes.
This isn't hard.
Yeah. If you hear something that the news says and your gut says, whoa, wait a minute, something ain't right. Trust that. Trust it. If you're watching something and your intuition says, I might need to pay some more attention to this because I'm kind of liking this. Pay attention to it. Do some studying of it. Do your homework.
Study it. How long does it take to ask AI? 10 seconds. 10 freaking seconds. There's no excuse for being ignorant these days.
Well, that's the thing. Common sense, people. I see every day at work. Every day I go to the grocery store. Every day I go out in public. Common sense. Hey, you made it. There we go. Okay. Every day. No common sense. My dad used to say, that person ain't got enough sense to pour piss out of their boots.
Oh, my grandma said that. I swear my grandma used to say that.
Even if the instructions are on the bottom of the heel.
I know my grandma.
Just look at your situation. Step back and think. like we said earlier, keep it simple, stupid. Okay, if you're sitting there trying to put a square peg in a round hole, it ain't gonna go unless you take the corners off the square peg and make it round. Okay, it's not gonna, round rectangle, but
right.
you get the gist of it.
Well, Neptune is really, with energy wise, Neptune is really clouding things up. Do things that will clear your mind for the next 2 weeks, because after that, it's all Neptune in Aries is wow, what a difference.
Yeah,
It's the warrior.
when I was a kid, we had to go to the library and get out something called an encyclopedia in order to learn about something.
Yeah.
Now, hey Google, boom.
Nobody Googles anymore. Google is passe. Nobody uses Google. It's
Right,
not
but you get the point of it.
right.
Hey Grok, whatever, it's the information's at our fingertips, 24/7. It's right here. When I was growing up, my family had an entire set of encyclopedias.
All families did.
Yeah, the library would get a new set every year. You'd have to go to if you wanted to research a certain subject, you'd have to go to the library, go to the card catalog, pull out a drawer. If you wanted to look up something white, you'd go to the W drawer, open it, flip cards until you find white, and find what you want, what book you want, write the number of that book down, go to that section, because they had section numbers, on the columns, and you'd go down the rows of books until you found that number, and you'd go check it out. Now,
that's why the kids though nowadays are not falling. If you notice all of the new media are young people, because they're not falling for the media.
Nick Shirley,
they know better.
God.
Well, there's hundreds of him out there now.
He woke people up. It's like,
yes.
Hey, we can do this too.
And they're doing it.
Now we are not only looking at the Minnesota fraud. Well, they've been looking into it for a long time, but now it's in the public's eyes. The media left it alone. They hid it. Now it's out in the public. Same with California. Now they're going to other states.
Ohio is bad.
Yeah.
Ohio, it's really in the news cycles in this area. Ohio, Columbus is really bad.
Every state is going to get looked at. I guarantee it. And it's probably already started before this. They're saying, hey, we've been looking at this for a while. We just haven't been able to find things. Whatever.
Why isn't, here's my question, with all of this corruption, why isn't the federal government, prior to releasing all of this money, not asking for audits? If I own a business, why aren't they asking for quarterly audits?
Because they're getting kickbacks.
Well, yeah.
They're getting money back into the campaign funds.
Right.
Look at Tim Walz. He is now not running for re-election, and then he is now resigning.
Yeah.
Because he don't want to get busted. Guess what, buddy? You did it. You're going to get busted anyway.
He's done. You know what? I'm going to look up his chart.
Yeah, California Connect. Yeah, we should. Yeah, it's going to hit the fraud.
Wait a minute. We got about 5 minutes. I'm going to look up his chart while everybody's on here.
Okay. All right, Nikki. We're jumping all over the place.
Are we?
From libraries back in the day to the fraud in Minneapolis to California, and we just jump all over the place.
Sorry. Well, let me look right. This is all coming out with this Pluto conjunction. I'm telling you right now, that's my guess. Might be wrong because nobody really knows. It'll be fun in 2 weeks. Well, let's see, 2 weeks. We will be past it by then. We will just be gone through it next show,
Clove.
right?
Should be.
It'll be our next show. We will have just gone through it. Okay, he was born April the 6th. Oh, you know what? This is, remember how people are talking about how he's losing his cool and he's been
He's a freak.
he's been getting kind of nasty and losing his cool. You know why?
He's gonna get busted. He knows it.
No. He's an Aries rising with an Aries Mars in the first house and Jupiter making it bigger. Oh, here we go. Guess where the Capricorn stellium is right now?
Come on.
In his house of career, 10th house. Pluto is now parked on his native or his natal moon.
Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota.
Yep. Okay. The great conjunction of Saturn and Neptune is getting ready to go into his first house, and it's going to hit Mars immediately. It hits Mars, conjuncts Mars in his first house.
He's screwed.
Yeah.
He's screwed, blued, and tattooed. He's done.
North Node. The North Node in Pisces in his 12th house. That's karma. It's conjunct the North Node right now in his 12th house is conjunct Chiron.
People, you can't make this up.
Oh. It's not only is it conjunct Chiron, the North Node, Pluto, the South Node, transiting South Node, is conjunct Pluto in his natal chart in the 6th house of job, loss. Hello?
You can't make this up.
I'm not making it up. It's right here in front of me. I'm just now reading it.
Yeah, Nikki, the astrology does not lie. Numbers and astrology, you can't make it up.
Wow. Guess what's getting ready to hit Uranus when it goes back into Gemini is going to hit Venus, which is money. Could be relationships. Expect the unexpected on that one. That South Node is getting whacked.
He's
Wait,
done.
It's a three. No, it's hitting Uranus. My bad. Hitting Uranus. It just went over Pluto. It's now hitting Uranus in the 6th house.
Yeah.
Which is his job.
Renee's comment. Should have never hooked up with Carmela. Okay.
Well,
let's think about this. Those two were the best people they could come up with to run for president and vice. Oh my God.
But
Look at what we've learned about both of them since then.
Why would she have picked him over Shapiro?
Do your homework before you go vote. If you don't know the candidates you're voting for, either side, you need to look at both sides, and you need to know everybody that you're voting for.
I didn't know this about him.
From city council, school board, all the way up. You need to look at who you're voting for. If you don't know anything about the two of those candidates, don't vote. Leave that one blank.
He's getting juked, man. He's getting nailed in that 6th house. And this is the 6th house is what's hit. Pluto and Uranus are conjunct in his natal chart, right?
Look at Renee's comment.
Well, yeah, it's as soon as Uranus moves in right to Venus.
Hey, Mish, how you doing?
April. That's going to be in April, Renee. It's going to be April or May. She will.
Yeah. Nikki, we don't really do collective readings on here. That's what we, well, I guess we kind of do because we
Well,
talked about
that's what we were just
astrology.
talking about coming up with Pluto. That's
Yeah.
the collective. Look on, here we go. So, yeah, let's see, Aquarius. Look for Aquarius.
Does, but I get your point.
People are frustrated, but you can't. You have to. You have to. It's
Yeah.
your right.
Yeah.
We can't complain if we don't vote.
When the voting machines are taken over and changed and everything else like they did last few elections, yeah, and there's more proof of that coming out right now. There is more proof of that coming out. So it's
Yeah.
People are going to jail. People are going to jail.
Here's the thing. Right now, collectively look for Aquarius in your chart. This is when Pluto is going to be transiting. All the personal planets are going to be transiting over the Aquarius part, hitting Pluto. It's your 11th house, Keith, which is friends, social circles. That we're going to be cruising.
See, friends and social circles. I'm supposed to go out on the 18th.
Yeah. We're going to be cruising. We're going to be cruising through it, watching people going, oh, look at that.
You know, and I've said that on last couple of shows. You know, the ones that have been through their healing journeys and really looked at themselves and healed themselves and said, okay, you know what? I was a dumbass. I was an asshole. I want to be a better person. I'm going to be a better person. I am a better person. Those people are going to kind of float through things. The ones that are blaming everybody else for their issues, they're going to get hit hard.
It's coming. So, but that's what we do just to get through that little patch. And then on the 20th and then we go through, Neptune will hit Aries on the 26th, I think. Around the 26th, when Neptune hits Aries, that's going to be a great day, party day, because the mask is off. Aries is in there now for the next 14 years. So the last 13 years is gone. The fog, the delusion, the illusion, the what's up is down, what's down is up is gone.
We are going to see everything.
Yes. Oh, if I know anything this year, looking at 2026, that's about the only thing I know.
Yeah. It's all going to be laid out right in front of us. And if you can't believe the truth, you're going to have a hard time.
Look it up.
Renee, I've got a song going through my head all of a sudden. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell.
Oh,
over and over and over. Somebody's trying to get in. So it's just.
I think we got Capricorn, then we got Aquarius energy coming in, and then we hit Pisces. We'll be okay. You cruise. It's going to be interesting to watch and write it all down. Keep track of it.
Yeah, journal.
Journal all of it. I mean, gosh, we're living in historical times that we, as astrologers, and even we've never seen this before.
You, young lady. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You.
Me.
You.
Oh.
You.
What?
You should write a book about 2026.
Yes, I should.
Covering the astrology and what's going on governmentally and pasting it all together.
Oh, okay. So, you know when I should start? It's with the Pluto return.
Yes.
2020.
Yes. Well, that would be a bestseller. You should do that.
Oh God. You know,
and just give me a little thing on the front of the book. Thanks, Keith Ottersberg, for the idea. That's all I want.
I hate writing. I hate it. I hate it. But with AI now, I'll just put it in there and let AI write it. How's that?
That, Renee, that's what I wanted to see. Thank you.
Too big to rig. Too big to rig. You go out there and you voice your opinion. You know, it's like Vicky said. Vicky said, and I love working with young people, and she's like, they've got to stop throwing money at everything and fix the problems.
Yes.
This is my young 20-something that I work with. All they want to do is throw money at things. They don't want to fix the problem. How smart are these young people? The Nick Shirleys, the Vickies, they're going out there and making a difference. We need to respect that. They're giving me a lot of hope. The young people are giving me a renewed hope. They're not all the lazy kids. They're smart kids.
Some of them are.
I'm proud
Absolutely.
of them. That Nick Shirley is impressive. The Vicky is impressive. So, well, we got to get off here for Miss Cindy.
Yeah, Nikki, there is the link to the song. It is
Paul McCartney.
Well, yeah, Wayne's greatest hits. Let him in.
It's Paul McCartney. Everybody enjoy this week. It's a good week this week. We got Venus trining.
Yes, we do.
It's a good new moon too. Put on some patchouli in your diffuser and just watch the world go by. Do things you enjoy.
I actually burned some of that before the show.
Yep. Just go out, cook, bake, create.
Yeah.
Laugh at the people screaming. At the screamers. At least they're old people and they're getting out.
Well, okay.
They're enjoying the air. They're socializing.
Well, okay, they can go socialize.
They're socializing, but they're screaming. But it's a good thing for them. They're getting the air. They haven't been out since 2020, so give them a little grace.
They need a lot of air. They need a lot of oxygen to go up here.
And they've had like 30 jabs. They had like 30 jabs. What do you expect? They're lucky they're walking.
You're not wrong.
I know.
But they are figuring out holistic ways to remove.
They won't. They won't do it. Just let them scream. Let them scream.
Yeah. On that note, we do got to get off of here. So thank you everybody for joining us for some laughs and some knowledge and all kinds of good stuff here on the Otter's Den on the RNN network. So me and Joni will be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, right after all the Pluto WTF.
Yeah, and we'll go over it and maybe keep track so you can tell us what's going on with it.
Yeah, I hope nothing.
And next week, me and Jan and Renee will be on. I'm working on getting a special guest for that show, so we'll see how that goes. And like I said, thanks again, because without you, we wouldn't be here. So you all have a great evening, and I got to
hang in there. It's going to get better.
Just let things flow.
Oh, it's going to be a great year. Great year.
Bye.
Bye.